Good evening, everyone. How are you all?
6. She knows what I'm on
I am Jad.
about.
How are you? Notice I'd put my avatar thing on that Chaotic made for me. Hi, Kyle. How are you?
Hello, Kyle.
So yeah, I've put my banner on as well. So that's all done.
That's it. So your ingredient.
Yeah, I know. He said last night as well, Amjad, he were going to give 3. Well, he didn't say 3 people, but he's doing another giveaway. So I'm assuming, I've got to choose some more people. See, this is the thing. I don't know to choose. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Tracy. She's joining me tonight. Going to make the rocky road. Hi, Priya. How are you? You see, that's where Callum can relate to you, Kyle, because he has severe anxiety. So, but yeah. So yeah. Are you how you doing with the Dolce Gusto then, Amjad? Hope everything's all right.
That's a foul, surely to God.
Got the flat whites, look. But yeah, at the moment, Callum doesn't take any medication for his anxiety, but he's learned coping strategies, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the first thing that we're going to make, I'm just waiting for Tracy, so I can put link in. First things first, we're going to do the Rocky Road. 400 grams of milk chocolate. We want apple and currant drink tonight. Does just you use it then, Amjad, or does all family use it?
I bet he just keeps it for himself in his bedroom, side of his bed. Morning coffee.
I just put some new batteries in my tree.
Oh, just see it.
Okay, then, just chopping the eggs up. I just bashed mine with rolling pin, Tracy. Oh, I'm not peeing about chopping eggs up. I'm just... Because in Boworth,
shopping
she means chopping. Mini eggs bashed into small pieces. Now, with the cookies, it says 150 grams of mini eggs, chopped and some whole. So that's what I've done. Okie dokie then. And now it's in kitchen, it says. But yeah, what I've done, because see, even though I bought a big bag of mini eggs off of Amazon, I was still a few short. So anyway, Chris rang me from yeah. I mean, they should be able to get to the bottom of it, Kyle. See, Callum's were that bad. Well, it started just as pandemic started, and he lost 3 stone, and everybody were looking at him, all sorts, Well, we must be posh then, Amjad, because ours is in kitchen too. So there you go. But I hope you get it sorted soon, Kyle. Oh. They'll get to the bottom on it, Karen. But yeah. You see, our Callum has... he went through a period, Karen, where he lost 3 stone. He weren't eating, he weren't sleeping, and it were just as the pandemic had started, and nobody wanted to know. I'm just going to put link in for Tracy, as I always say. That is for Tracy. Tracy's benefit only. It's just so she can join me on the baking. So yeah, that is. I will open the. Bria must be posh then as well, because hers is in kitchen. This is the thing, Bria. Where else would you put it?
Side of bed.
Hey, we did have one outside at bed at one time, but
never got out of bed.
But yeah, what were I going to say? I forgot now. That makes the 4 of us so posh. Yeah, if you want, Amjad. Got circle of death. Ah, there we are.
Excuse the carry bag on the door. Rubbish bag.
Mum won't let me put it in the shed. Oh dear. You just had to be posh and manage waiting kitchen then, Bria. Did you I just bashed mine.
No, I didn't. No, because like I told you, I was going to go with Rolos for cookies.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've got the mini Rolos. It's for that other thing we're making.
Rocky Road.
Yeah. I got some cream eggs, little mini ones.
Hi, Anna. Hi, Akina.
Hi, Akina. Hi, Anna. And then I got some mini M&M eggs.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I've just been cutting them. That's all. I've finished now.
Yeah.
That's what Rocky Roll and Rocky.
You see, when I told you I got the dime bar ones, I mean, that's the reasoning behind that is because dime bar is hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I just put them in. I've used majority of them for the Rocky Road.
That one also, so it's spread it out a little bit more. Still weighs out the same.
Hey, don't imagine it, Dad, because we used to have one outside at bed. Bit like a tease made, but you had to sort of, Right. So we're going to make the Rocky Road first, and I need Mr. P to melt the chocolate.
Oh yeah. Don't know, I'm going to melt all this chocolate in.
See, I've got a whacking great bowl. You see, Matt. So this is 400 grams of chocolate that Chris is going to melt in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to have to melt mine.
So yeah, you've got to melt that. Now, basically, it's just you put everything for your Rocky Road in your bowl, right? And then you pour the chocolate over the top of it. Oh no, we didn't go that far, Amjad, but we did have one in bedroom. So yeah,
I don't know what will go in microwave.
And hey up, Amjad, and I've got some posh marshmallows.
Yeah, I couldn't get the mini ones, so I had to go with big ones, and I've chopped them up, cut them up.
Hiya, Johnny.
Hi, John.
Whoa. Hey, look at them, look. I don't know if you can see them or not, but They're right posh. They are. They like all different shapes. Love Arts. Yeah, and they all like a rainbow coloured.
Oh yeah, I could have got some of them ones, but I didn't think. I thought we just need to go like normal pink and white.
No, it don't specify that. It just says mini marshmallows. So yeah.
These were it said like Easter marshmallows, like little chickens in and stuff like that.
Oh no, these is just like all different shapes, arts and whatnot. But they are. Yeah, and Johnny's incognito, by the way. So yeah, this is 100 grams of digestive biscuits. I haven't bashed it right into little pieces. Mystery Dad. Now these is the eggs. And when I bashed them, some are in half. The dime bar ones.
Yeah, mine. I've just cut mine in half with knife, and then again.
There is a few of them mini eggs knocking about. So yeah, it's just.
And then I've got some other kind of eggs with all different flavours inside, but when I've opened it, have you heard of something called poppet eggs?
A what?
Called poppet eggs. I've
No.
thrown back away now, but that's how big they are.
Ah.
They've got all different flavours inside.
When he went down to Asda,
so that's all mine there.
They've got Kit Kat mini eggs, they've got
yeah.
mini eggs and all sorts. And I says, I want something that's sort of like got a.
That's solid, half of mini M&M eggs.
And I says, it's got to be something that's kind of solid in middle. And
so then when putting these eggs in with crumbs.
Yeah, you put your biscuits, your marshmallows, and your eggs all in one dish. They're going away tomorrow, Kyle.
Yeah, for two nights.
Yeah, romantic getaway.
We're off to Scarborough.
Anna says me and Keena want some saving. Scarborough way, Anna. So yeah, that I've never made Rocky Road before, but it's it's just biscuits, mini eggs, marshmallows, and 400 grams of chocolate. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, they're having a little bit of a romantic getaway, just the two of them. Yeah. You can't call it a mucky weekend because it's midweek, innit? But hi, Tommy.
No, it's not a mucky weekend.
Yeah. So yeah.
Break away. And then when Keena comes back following weekend, I'm taking her away.
Hi, Richard. How are you?
Oh.
So yeah, we're doing the Rocky Road, Richard. It's just biscuits, mini eggs, marshmallows, and Chris has just melted 400 grams of chocolate.
Hey, there's lots of Rocky Roads in Sheffield. Just got to drive the bat on them. I don't, Richard, Tommy.
Oh, does that make them level then?
No.
So yeah, and you just pour the 400 grams of chocolate all over your other stuff. Who too?
Well, let's try it going again.
So don't you put like currants in off sultanas?
No, that's it. Just 4 ingredients. Voila. Hi, Crypto.
Hello, Crypto.
Hey, Crypto.
Ooh. So yeah, you just mix this all together.
Oh, oh. Oh,
Sounds like you're having an orgasm in corner.
nearly scored again.
It's alright, it's watching Aston Villa and is it Paris Saint-Germain or whatever?
Oh.
Yeah, I've got Frad coming over on Thursday.
Hi Tim, how are you?
Hello, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Baby. Oh, I've got cramp in my hand. Cramp. So yeah, we've done the first bit. We've done the rocky road. Well, I say we've done it. We haven't quite done it yet.
Just get that. Oh.
Well, in this recipe, it says they pressed it down with potato masher. I think it really wants it, if you ask me.
No. I'm just doing it with my little whisk and my spatula.
I'm just doing it with a wooden spoon. Yeah, the wacky woad. You got it right there, Tommy.
Got a bit of biscuit at the bottom what needs mixing. Oh. I've got some of these tins again because we'll be taking some with us. They've got lids.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've just greased it at the bottom.
I mean, you can't see mini eggs in this, but I did make a mixture of the dime bar eggs and
I'm just sticking it all in.
And the mini eggs. So there's somewhere knocking about. And that's how easy. Hi, Scrapping Irish. How are you? So yeah,
Irish.
That's the rocky road, and obviously it's got to go in the freezer, not fridge. It says at least an hour. So, yeah, it's got to go in there to set. Very easy, very just digestive biscuits, marshmallows, mini eggs, and 400 grams of chocolate, and that's it. Just 4 ingredients.
A mix of everything.
So if you're looking for something to make with the kids this Easter, this is it. And I think I'm leaving it at that, because I don't think I'm going to get it any neater, do you? Right, I'm just moving.
Keena's still there making Rolos in my cookies. She likes Rolos.
We see this one. I've bashed them, but I've left some whole, and then bashed. I've got a mixture. I've got a mixture of bashed ones and whole ones.
My Morrisons have actually sold out of all bags of mini eggs.
Chris couldn't find any at all in our
house. Rolos.
So, I mean, obviously they must have had a run of them with it being Easter.
I don't think you're going to get that in there.
So yeah, I tell you, they've got Milky Way mini eggs. They've got Kit Kat mini eggs. And then when they showed me them Dime Bar ones, I went, they'll do.
Dime bars are quite nice, actually, though, in eggs, Jeanette.
But I mean, my favourite is
toffee.
Yeah, my favourite is Dime Bars. So there were no, you know what I mean? At first I told him to get me the Kit Kat ones, and I thought, well, they're going to be wafery in the middle, aren't they? But then when he showed me the Dime Bar ones, I thought, I'm wondering who Jonathan Grant is. It's a certain J. So so that's the Rocky Road done. It's as simple as that. Just melt your chocolate. You see, I did contemplate that, Kaz, but I thought, nah, I'll do the cookies.
It's in now.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with them for Easter nest, it's just cornflakes, chocolate, and then put, a few Easter, mini eggs on top, if you can get them. So yeah, but this will be the last Easter baking till next year. Because obviously it's Good Friday on Friday, and then it's Easter Sunday and Bank Holiday Monday. So yeah, you find are you on about that wig? Oh dear, been buying a wig. It made me laugh though, Tracy, when he sent me that picture last night. I couldn't stop laughing, me.
With that wig?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say anything about it. I didn't show the picture. I just said, yes, it's very colourful. Ooh, vintage bright orange sangria jug from Spain. Ooh. So when you're ready, Tracy, we'll go on to the next one, which is the thick New York City mini egg cookies.
Yeah.
The oven's already on.
My tap lights on. Is it 180 or
Yeah.
temperature?
Yes, 180. Well, it says 180/160, so yeah. So first things first, this is a 160. Oh, hang on a minute, I've got Tim camera. I'm forgetting myself. 160 grams of light brown sugar. Ah, white and orange. Ooh, that's good nice then, Johnny. And 40 grams of white granulated sugar. Oops. And this is 115 grams of unsalted butter. Now this recipe, Amjad, is from the Fit Waffle Kitchen. Didn't even know they've got their own website, but yeah, they have. Getting everything tangled up here.
We're going to mix this, aren't we?
Yeah, over other side. So yeah, we're just gonna yeah, mind you, sangria, they do mix in them big ooh. It's all right, that does, Johnny. Right, so to this you need 1 large egg. Hi Joel, how are you?
Hello, Joel.
Right, Joel.
And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Johnny's put stay calm, Tracy, just showing Jeanette my ways, lol. It's quite a bright orange though, Johnny. Right, so I'm just going to move that over to there because I'm going to do the dry ingredients, which
I've
is
mixed mine already together, Jeanette.
315 grams of plain flour.
Which is all in here.
And a teaspoon of bicarb. And a teaspoon of baking powder. Hey, it's not bad, Johnny. You know, definitely on the bright side. Oh, pardon me. So, yeah, I'm just going to whisk these together. So we are going to put this into that mixture and fold it together. Oh, my nose has been really sensitive. I put that flour in there and it's gone right up my nose.
Oh, yeah, I had a cold sore, but instead of having it on the outside, I've got it on the inside of my nostril. And it's
but
like
funny thing is, Tracy, since our Callum's been on that medication, you know, for his allergies,
yeah,
not sneezed. Gets up this morning, and yeah, it was sneezing like a trooper. And I says, you know, I says, since you've been on that medication, Callum, that's the first time I've heard you sneeze.
got a cold sore, but it's like a spot cold sore, and it busted.
Like that up my nose.
And now it's gone into like a scab.
Every time I blow my nose, I'm getting like what can I say? I've got blood in me mucus. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to say. I've got blood in my mucus, so I don't know whether it's something's irritating my nose. What, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's my arm here.
It says, be gentle when folding to avoid overmixing. Overmixing can make the cookies tough instead of soft. What are you doing? Now this only makes, well, it says 9 to 10 but they are big cookies. So right, I think at this moment in time, I'm going to add. Well, I'm going to put my gloves on first, but the next thing is you add the mini eggs and the chocolate chips. So it's 150 grams of. Johnny says, how about 7 to 8? Let's start the bidding. But yeah, you should know by now, Johnny, that what it says and what it does isn't, isn't always the case. We've proved it wrong many a time, haven't we, Tracy?
Yes, we have, love.
This is 125 grams of chocolate cookies, chocolate chips. Oh, good me. Auction fever. And this is 150 grams of mini eggs, some whole, some broken.
Oh, never.
I've got Rolos.
Yeah, I have set a few aside because it does say.
I'm going to do that on top.
And I've put some aside because it says after they've been cooked, you can press some mini eggs in the top of the cookies. Do you mind?
All right.
Always one, isn't there? See, what I usually do at this stage, once everything's mixed together, I bring it together with my hands. Yeah. It's got chocolate chips in and obviously the mini eggs as well. And I find it a lot easier rather than hoping it comes together with a spoon or a spatula, getting the old hands on, Ooh. But yeah, I did save some mini eggs to one side because it says after they've cooked, you can press some mini eggs in top of the cookies, just to add to the just to make them look nice, in other words. Right. Now I have greased two things because I've got my large ice cream scoop.
I ain't got no gloves. Can't find any. Oh. Hey dear. Need to find out in this house when you want it.
You must be kidding, Johnny. I love crisp, but I won't give me last Rolo. See that, baby? He says, I hope Tracy's going to prove her love to me and give me a last Rolo. I says, well, I won't give Chris mine.
You bought me a full packet of a week.
Crypto said, I think the screen needs cleaning. Can't you? Have you got any cling film or out, Tracy?
Cling film?
Yeah, right behind your hands, just so you can roll them.
I'm just thinking of these little miniature bags I've got here. Stick my hand in them.
Yeah, out like that, Tracy. Now, it says to leave them in the balls. Don't flatten them or anything, as that adds to the,
What are you making it?
Yeah, you're all right, Tracy. Not going anywhere. Two mini eggs together here, so I've unplanted it and moved it over a bit. Got like two mini eggs right together. So yeah, I just moved it along. Just drop some dough on the floor. And then picking it up. You see, the thing is you've got to space them well apart because obviously they do flatten out a little bit. Professional chocolate screen licker. Yep, on the job. What's up now?
Somebody referee decision.
Well, I thought there was something catastrophic then.
What?
I says I thought it was something catastrophic then. You can look, but you can't touch, Richard.
I'll tell you what the tastes like, Richard.
You can look, but no touchy. Lucky, no touchy. So yeah, I've only done 6 on that, just to give them room to, branch out.
Oh, we do. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say, Tracy, where there's a will, there's a way. Improvise.
And I just asked Johnny to tie these little bags round my wrist to keep them on my hands. Oh, I can't tie. Because of course you can bloody tie your shoelaces.
Ooh. I might get 10 out of mine. Maybe
Not big.
that first lot can go in.
Oh,
Oh, you know, Tata.
3 minutes.
Ooh. Know what they say? No waste not, want not. There was some. Oh, there's a crumb there. Well, you may as well be talking gobbledygook there, Johnny. I ain't got Scooby-Doo what you on about. Not got a clue.
Referees. Number. What them in? Please.
It says between 12 and 14 minutes, so I'm going midway and 13.
By God, they're big bottles.
Yeah, I've got a bit left. I think I might have a manage a mini one.
Very big bottles. We're ready.
Hang on a minute. Right.
Yeah.
We disco dance mat game. Ooh. Made sure I've used it all. See?
Right, make sure you use it all.
Yeah. Got a Diddy mini one.
The Diddy mini one. Can't have that one then.
Yeah, Chris has just put my first lot in oven. So yeah, I've got a middle for diddle there, look, a mini one.
Alive.
Please spread out, Jeanette.
I don't know. I think a little bit, but it says you've got to roll them into balls.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've just left mine like
Don't know where to put on
like a ball. Yeah, apparently that's why it said, because it says on recipe to leave them 3 inches apart.
Right.
So that's why I've done two thingamajigs. Yeah, trays.
I've only got a little tray, so.
What's that? Walkout kit? What the heck? All that 9 lots. Let's play how much? 9 lots more game party sets for party bags, isn't theirs? walkout key holders.
Huh?
Yeah, I go with about 17, 18 quid. Oh, it says 18 lol, camera were 12. 24, 25. I'll go.
Well,
I don't know. No good at these guessing games. Funny. You know. Oh, 53. Oh, well, we're way off at mark there. Told you I was no good at it, Johnny. Way off the mark. See, it's saying when anybody's saying to me, well, guess how old I am? I'm no good at it. So, I feel it. But yeah, save some mini eggs for top it things when they come out. So, yeah, but I mean, this is the thing, Johnny. It sort of, how can I put it? It confuses when, you know, you're on a planned auction, if you know what I mean. I don't know. So that's why I think that's why. Ah, but yeah, you know what I mean. It is very hard to. So yeah, the Rocky Road can go in fridge afterwards. First lot of cookies are in the oven. I'm thinking, have I drunk the coffee or not? That one from one earlier on. Loads in it, folks. Oh dear. Tell you, don't take a lot to confuse me. I looked and I thought, I've never drunk that. Thought I'd drunk it already and it's empty cup from earlier on. Has he told you what's going to be in it though, Crypto? You know what's going to be in it? Pardon me. It's all right. I'm just looking, but it says on the mini egg, the Rocky Road, that it's only 158 kilocalories. Now that's not a lot, but it don't say if that's per square or what. I don't know, because it says once you've chilled it in fridge, you cut into 24 squares ish. So this is the thing. What their size of squares and what our size of squares is. This is the thing. Right, hang on a minute. Johnny wants me to send you a picture. Maybe.
marshmallow.
Johnny wants me to send you this.
Eh?
He's bought a camera, but it's not a digital one.
It's not a digital one.
Yeah. You're on WhatsApp, aren't you?
Yeah.
Pay 12 quid for it, eh? But it's got its own leather case and everything.
What model is it?
What did you say it were, Johnny? Olympus.
Olympus.
Yeah.
Oh, what's to know about it?
No, it you know, in your opinion, how much do you think it's worth? I would imagine, but yeah, it's got. Eh? I've sent it, yeah. What's that? Olympus, yeah. What? I know there's one of them's a lens, but what's in the leather thing behind bag? Well, I don't know. Chris says it looks like a lens case to me.
That looks like an old.
It is one. It is a film camera, yeah. It's not digital, it says.
Full lenses. How much did it pay for it?
12 quid.
Saying that. Yeah, definitely old. These old ones are not too bad. There's a 75-24 lens and 22 by small lens.
Something similar. Right.
I don't know.
You see, there's one here. Somewhat similar. See, there's a lot of them.
That looks of things in that picture. It's worth a quid because there's a quid inside in it.
That's just it's a pound auction.
There's a quid inside in it, don't it?
It varies in price if you Google it, Johnny.
Yeah, to be honest, Johnny, I don't know the type of lenses, so I couldn't help you on that one. Sorry, but
Unless you exactly know what the it's for the camera bag. But yeah, unless you know what model it is, Johnny, is the out on it that tells you what model it is? Because it's sort of ranging here. You know, some about 700 quid, one's at 100 quid. You know what I mean? It ranges or varies in price.
it'll be a lot more than 12 quid, I can tell you that, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, there's one here at 153, and then there's one here at 60 quid, another one at 60 quid. So, you know what I mean?
Probably selling for about 50, 60 quid, easy. You know,
Yeah. Oh, you'll know them details when you get it. Oh, okie dokie. But yeah, I've just looked on Google, and it's depending on the make and model. Obviously, I put in Olympus old-fashioned film camera, but it's coming up. Cheapest one is about $59.99. So whatever you're in profit there if you do decide to sell it.
I don't have to pretend to do this for my walk. I do it anyway. Is he saying I'm not knackered enough?
So yeah, same as Chris says, whatever, we're getting it for 12 quid. You've made a instant profit once. That's if you decide to sell it. But yeah, I need to start selling some or extend the museum.
Round one. Oh, sugar.
Chris making out noise.
It wasn't me. No.
I've got 5 on each tray, Jeanette, but my trays are only small.
Yeah, I've managed to get 9,
What?
no, 10 regular size one and just like a little diddy one.
Well, I've just got same.
So I've actually made 11.
I'm just making a large one in there, look. Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
So I've got 5 on that tray and 5 on that tray oven. Must have had a little bit of extra flour, I don't know, but it's left me that big one. So instead of just putting it on just for 2 on tray, what you get out of it, I've just made a biggish one. And I've got some Rolos left to stick on top when they're cooked.
I bet you ain't got a thing of your stand.
No.
Oh. I've got Tina's Easter egg cup.
We used to have loads of them. But you know when we had kitchen
got it last
done,
year with an Easter egg inside.
I'd got a full cupboard at mugs like that, and I just sent it to where did we take them? Did you take them to
Take
She's
what?
got actually a mini egg inside this, I think, 'cause it says Cadburys mini egg on the side there.
all the mugs out of that cupboard?
Oh,
Salvation Army.
yeah.
But yeah, we've got a box full, and when I mean a box full, one of them big boxes full.
Oh.
I'd got one cupboard that were full of them. You know, everything, Kit Kat, Twix, Crunchy, Lion Bar, you know, you name it, we've got them all. It's an Olympus 0. Yeah, 1979. Ooh.
They all right?
He says it's older than what he thought.
No, but either way, Johnny, you get it
Cut
for
them.
if you get it for 12 quid,
He's made an instant profit.
Oh, you do. Not about 50, 60 quid a cigarette. Are you ready?
Hang on a minute. Yeah. So yeah, I saved some mini eggs to put on top afterwards. No. But if I press on them, you see, it's cracking them.
Yeah, mine's still a little bit soft.
It does say, I'm just going to... Have I got to choose 3 more? That Jeanette Pickering, your choice. Ooh. Now, who can I... Yeah. Now, Chaotic World, right?
What's that about, Jeanette?
He does YouTube art. Yeah, I know, Richard. I'm gonna choose Tim, because he's obviously grass cutter. He does, you know, lawn mowing and this, that, and other. So yeah, I'm sure Tim is in need of a new banner and a new thing for his. Well, you notice mine, Tracy?
No.
I've
I
got
just
a
got
new
Johnny's tattoo with my name on my YouTube channel.
I've got a new logo, a new avatar, and a new banner. I've put them on. Chris has put his on as well. So I'm just going to look for Tim's channel and send it to Chaotic. So if I'm distracted, sorry. Without burning my hand. Right. You see, he needs your link so he can have a look at your thing. So he needs, so he knows what to work with. Okie dokie, then I'll have a look, Chaotic. Who else? Who else is in need of a banner and I'll show you mine, look. I'll just turn my camera off. That's mine. That's my avatar. You see?
Yeah.
I've done my banner on the same principle. So if anybody else wants some, 2 more people, just,
Would you able to do something on mine?
it's up to you.
I'm gonna do a baking live one. I'm just gonna pick a day and stick to it, like you do Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing something like that.
If I send you Tracy's link, she has got a YouTube channel, but she mainly joins me on the baking, so it'll be sort of. She wants something similar to what I've got, if that makes sense. Something similar
That's if
to
you're
what.
gonna Tuesday.
Let me just move these out of the way because I nearly burnt my arm on these cookies. Oh, crapola.
Because Kieran always says, can't we do some baking? And I'm thinking, well, we can pick a day and go live and probably do it.
That's it.
Then if you want to join me at any time, you can do.
Tell you I'm losing my mind.
Just check the cookies. I won't leave them in any longer, but look at them.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Oh, look at them. Mine's sort of quite brown on top. Says, okay, I got her. Did I?
Put these ones in.
Yeah, so that's Tracy's link. But yeah, the thing is, Chaotic, she mostly joins me on a Tuesday, but as you've just heard, she's on about branching out and doing her own. So, if there's anybody else that wants an avatar and a what do we call it, a banner for the YouTube channel, you know, put in the chat, you know, can I have one, please? And yeah. You
Might do
know,
it Friday, Jeanette. What do you think about a Friday? You go live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, don't you?
well, I
Richie
can't
goes
start going live on a Friday, so I don't know.
You what, love?
Sunday's only one.
Are you going to go live on a Friday, did you say?
No, Callum started going live on a Friday.
What time does he go live?
Well, first week he went at 8 o'clock, but last week I says to him, I says, well, I'll not join you till 9 o'clock. So I went up on his panel. I says, because I'm watching Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Have you put a link into the Discord? Right. Yeah. Bria's just said we're on just on about there you are. Chaotic's put a link in to his Discord. So if anybody a bit further, yeah. Chaotic says Tim. Well, Grasscutter Palmer is Tim. So it says, can please join this link. You just click on it, Tim. It takes you straight to Chaotic. Is Discord. So who's the last one going to? Well, we've done Tim, Tracy, and I don't know who else is. I'll have to get back to you, Chaotic, because you know a lot of people.
Half of you people at internet, though, they're what normally come in.
Eh?
Or do you know
But
people
yeah,
come into your chat?
There's a lot of watchers, but don't actively do anything on YouTube. You see.
What about your Callum?
Yeah, I forgot all about our Callum.
It's Friday.
Oops.
If he wants one.
Yeah, I forgot all about Callum. Oh. Got 320 now. So that is my son's Callum Vlogs. Now he does a lot of sort of gaming, TikTok, you know, you name it. He does. He's another one that does a lot of, you know, he does all sorts. He's been out filming with his dad today. You know, he just does. He does a lot of TikTok, Instagram, and the vlog kind of thing. But he is a big gamer, if you know what I mean. So you could base it on like you know, a gaming channel. But this is the thing, yeah. I say, baby,
What?
I've got all the back. Him doing Callum one.
Oh.
So Tim, Tracy, and our Callum. So yeah, that's the three that I'm nominating. Oop. Not a bad idea putting them on top. Falling off. Got all my fingers all chocolatey now. Baby. Baby. I'm just trying to navigate these, pouring these over here. Because I've just let them cool down naturally.
Yeah, let mine do that. Before I take them off. Get 5 for that.
No, it's come through, Tim.
Oh, careful, you Wally. You just nearly knocked yourself out. You take the door with your nose. No, Baba.
No, it's come through on Messenger, you mean? Hang on. Because these, I'm wasting time putting them on there, weren't it?
Everyone swap me. You go wee wee. You go wee wee.
No, there's still nothing, Tim.
Can I turn it over off?
Yeah. Oh, look at that itty bitty one in the middle. Little itty bitty one. No, nothing. Tim says he sent me a message.
Oh.
I don't know it's come through.
You said the naughty pigs to my wife.
It's a good job I saved them because there's only 5 left.
What?
Mini eggs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's come through, Tim. To resend it.
Then in the morning you'll get ping, 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 ping.
I don't want them. There's 2
Hey,
left.
2 left. I'll save one per gallon. Yay.
Ah. Oh.
What?
Did you say you wanted me address, Tim? Yeah. You know, you've been here, so you know me address.
Bloody hell.
Chris went, bloody hell.
I'll have them after 8. But it's nearly 9 o'clock.
Say?
Ow.
He sent it 3 times. Hi, Gary.
Gary.
I want Richard's address. Hey, oh, he don't even know his own address, Gary, never mind any hotels. Look at them bad boys. I'll not lift one of them up, but yeah. Oh, look at them. Oh, look at the size of them, Gary. Now, they a cookie you can get your teeth into.
Yeah, mine are like that. Mine are right big.
Like that. Me like it a lot. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a proper cookie. That's all I've got to say on the matter. They are one proper cookie. Pardon me. So I just had a drink of. Let's try and move these without burning my fingers. Put them over there. So all in all, it's made 10 and a little one. A little bitty baby one, look. Baby one, look.
One bite and the cookie's gone.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I weren't going to waste anything.
Well, can I have that one? I'll have that big beggar on. No, that's a coffee there. That bowl that had chocolate in, pass your cups, please. That bowl that had all chocolate in, Bobby, I've just left it in for soap for now because it's all stuck on.
Has it? But yeah, on Callum's is a bit diverse because he does yeah, he does reviews on films, reviews on games. He's a gaming, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's diverting to my address, Crypto. I'll just let you know. So if you don't receive it, you'll know where it's gone to. Hey, snapping lens. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know, Crypto. If it does a divert, it's come to my address. So I've just put the link in. I've pinned it. So if anybody wants to join us on the panel, because Tracy's still awaiting a second lot of cookies.
Yeah, they're going to come out in a minute. And then I'm just going to put this large one in while we're talking.
Yeah. I'm looking for, I don't know what I'm looking for, to be honest with you.
Oh.
You do know who Snapping Lens is, Gary? Or haven't you got a Scooby-Doo? Chris is saying bum bags to Summer, I think is. So, yeah. I have done. Who is calling me? Text me, dear. Hey, when Chris went out today doing his his photography and whatever, he found a lost cat.
Oh.
Look, Tracy. And he says to Callum, he says, "Oh, there's a lost cat there, look."
Oh.
It was a stuffed toy, and I bet a kid had took it out of the...
It looks like a real one from a minute ago.
Yeah, but you can tell with label on it, you know. Then I sent Richard a funny video, and it says, my cat is a serial blanket thief.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it. And
That's the second lot, isn't it?
Oh, very nice.
And that's they cool down them ones. So I've got 10 like you.
No, it weren't, Tommy. It were more black than it were white, and it were on a fence, on a thing. But yeah, anyway, I sent Richard this video, and it says, "My cat is a serial blanket thief." And it kept coming and nicking these blankets. And I sent it to Richard. I says, "You think your me is bad?" I says, "Just watch this. They can't leave any blankets or anything lying about because cat nicks off with it. And other cat just sits there watching it nicking off with these blankets."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking to myself, well, why does it do that? Is it some kind of a nesting thing? You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, it was funny. And it's like, you know, there he goes again. We're blanket.
Yeah.
No, we didn't bring it home, Gary. Yeah, it was somebody's somebody's little plushy toy, look. And I think somebody had found it and put it there. I bet a kid's throwing it at its pushchair or something.
Yeah.
Better late than never, Bria. That's the thing.
Hey, Bria.
Yeah, I'm sure Biscuit would be pleased about that, Gary. Gary says you need more dogs in your house. I think Biscuit would have something to say about that.
Oh, what dogs?
Yeah. It says that's Postman Pat's cat, Jess.
I wonder where Jess went.
It might even be Postman Pat's cat, Jess, but in like a, you know, a fluffy toy. You know what I mean? And probably a kid's just dropped it.
Poor little Bobby said, "I've lost my cat, Mum, I've lost my cat, where is it?"
But
the next time they got some Grace Park
special delivery.
It's still there. What are you doing, boy? Good to see you, mate.
Good evening, Richard.
Richard!
Oh, how are we doing?
Hey, Richard.
How are we doing, Tracy?
I'm just telling them about that video that I sent you.
Oh, the blanket nicking cat.
Blanket thief.
I remember that cat.
Don't you like that, mate? All right.
But yeah.
Hi, darling. How we doing? Hello, Tommy.
You think your me is bad, but you know, at least you don't nick off with your blankets. Or, you know, whip them off you while you're in bed. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
You know, you're just a bit crazy when it comes to pom-poms.
She only has one blanket, that pink one that Tracy gave her, and she sleeps on that all the time. It's the top of a tree. You can just see it dangling out at the tree at the top.
I've just seen her moving about. I don't know where she's gone.
Oh, she just went through the bathroom door. I don't know where she's going.
Feed back for the
Bathroom door's shut.
bottom's been on the floor. That's just going back out the biscuit. Oh, sorry.
But yeah, you know, you know, I says to Chris, it's a very odd thing to do, isn't it? Really, when you think about it, nicking blankets.
It is if you've got a small gum like your cat. Yeah.
You know, the blanket is actually bigger than the cat. And, you know, it's like walking like this and dragging it along. So, but it's not, you know, it's not, it don't care what kind of blanket it is, it'll nick it. You know, it's not fussy about what kind of blanket it nicks, it just likes nicking blankets. But see if I can show it you. Now look, nicking off with a blanket, look. Not fussed about what kind of blanket it is, it just drags them and takes it. I don't know where it's taking them. Yeah, look, other cats just watching in amazement. But yeah, very, very strange. You know, it don't matter whether it's a crocheted blanket or whether it's a fluffy blanket or whatever, it don't care. You know, it's not fussy either way. Well, we all know who Whippy Licky Bunny is, don't we? Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. No. Stay away from there.
That big one's mine, by the way.
That's what she said.
I'm bagging that big one for myself.
Which one? That one on end? I've already bagged it. Oh, you can have that one next door to it. That other one's bigger.
That one is the biggest. That one there.
No, it's not.
It is.
I've got quite a few big ones up there.
They're massive, aren't they?
I'll switch them round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you that little itty bitty one, Richard.
I think the big one's in there now. Cooking.
Not
allowed that, I'm afraid.
It's only a little one.
Yeah,
I got better. Hey?
I can't eat that.
No. I know you can't. How are you doing today then, Richard? How many?
Today, calorie count at the moment is, tell you in a sec, 1,000 today on the nose.
Ooh.
No, it's not. 1,006. Sorry, I mistook the 6 for a 0. It's 1,006. 194 allowed still if I wanted.
Can't employ us to serve them with food and attention. Yeah, you got that one right there, Johnny. It's like a revolving door at our house, and the only time they come in is. In fact, I took us filling his face now as we speak. You know.
Yeah.
It's like a revolving door, in, out, and then when it. Just as soon as you turn the camera on, it decided.
As soon as I start talking, she's there.
She can hear that voice. She probably wonder where they're coming from.
What are you doing, you? That's it. Just stand up to the computer and have a wash.
I'll just post while I'm having a wash.
What are you doing?
Mia.
No, you're not going behind there. No, that way. That way. That way. Yeah.
Just
Yes, back here.
playing with him, pointing his finger at her.
A bloody pain. Who wants a cat?
Mister smacked me other week, and I mean proper smacked me with his paw and dug it right into the side of my leg and draw blood to my skin. Little shit. So I grounded him and put him away to bed.
You see, our Chase, he likes, well, a lot of people call it a lot of things, but I call it kneading dough. People call it making biscuits. And sometimes...
Oh, he still does that.
I can, you know, wherever he's been kneading dough on me, I can see like little tiny pinpricks. And it's like where his claws are sort of dug in a bit
He
too.
just does it with a blanket, Jeanette, my cat. But at the same time, when he's doing that, he has to suck at the same time, sucking blanket.
She does it during night. She climbs on me, and I'll hear this purring. She always purrs when she's doing it. I'll hear this.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Stamping on me.
Our Lucy was the loudest when she did it. You know what I mean? She was very vocal when she was kneading dough. Our Benny just used to, you know.
Every morning at 6:30, she butts me, rubs her head against my face. Every morning.
Dad, it's time to get up, feed me.
Does my frigging head in. It does every single morning around 6:30. Starts rubbing her head against my face in bed. I said, get off, and she jumps back up again and starts again. Oh, you piss off.
But the thing is, when you're at work, I mean, she can't understand that you're not at work now, if that makes any sense. So she is like your alarm clock.
Yeah.
Every morning at 6:30, your alarm used to go off.
Well,
now
no, it used to go off earlier than that. That would make me backup alarm with that, just in case I overslept. But I used to go off early.
She's on your sideboard getting your alcohol.
I know, she's flipping, trying to work out a way. Oi, what are you doing there?
Trying to get up on top.
What's this? I'll get it out.
Yeah, we were talking away other night, Tracy, and none of us noticed that she got right on top of all unit.
Right on bloody top, she were.
And we never noticed.
I'm going to get a piece of perspex, Sam. I'm going to put it across front of that unit where the shelves are, so she can't climb up. Peering back on top of the computer.
Baby, she wants to go out. Let him out. Tell you, it's like a revolving door around here. Right, just sits near the door, wanting Chris to let him out, and it's in, out, and you never know when we go to bed. Now we're out. Hey, one in, one out. The tucker's gone.
That one, Jeanette.
Whoa!
That's in one of them burn off pie tins.
Oh, Frey Bentos, yeah.
One.
She got
I think
a
Johnny
giant.
might claim that one, or Keena. I'll leave that up there to cool and all. I'll turn the camera around, Richard, so you can see all my cookies I've made.
Thanks.
That's one lot fine. That's that
nice.
Tracy's used Rolos instead of mini eggs.
I have. Just in my cookies and that, and I've got a mixture of mini eggs in that other one because I couldn't get mini eggs. Mini eggs is in Cadburys mini eggs. Not the little bags anyway, but I normally go for.
Mine, I'd opened because I ordered
Easter eggs to get just the mini eggs, Jeanette, if you know what I mean.
I ordered because I ordered a big bag. Now I ordered a second big bag, but I started that.
Wait, come on, out.
So that's all done now. Then you can turn all that off.
Yeah, Mia's not only one. Gary's dogs wake him up.
mess down here.
Johnny says he'll have Frey Bentos one.
I thought he would.
The bloody
know
good
my
them
mum
Mentos pies, aren't they? Jesus, the good pies of them.
Yeah.
I love them, I do. The only one I'm not too keen on is the chicken one.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah, just get the steak one.
Put 'em on,
There's
put 'em in, look,
like
when the
steak.
crust comes up, it's like 4 foot tall, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I do, Jeanette? I save those things, and when Johnny wants a Yorkshire pudding, I make it in that. Make a big Yorkshire pudding in it.
Yeah, so it makes a giant Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, it does, yeah. And it come out okay as well. And then when he wants me to make the dumpling, when I put the dumpling on top, obviously I make my own pan and make it soft, and then I make a dumpling pie, put dumpling on top, and cook in them as well. So it's just one big one with veg and meat inside.
But yeah, I like the steak and kidney. Is it steak and kidney? Or steak?
Yeah. I just seem to go for all.
Is there mince meat and onion?
Yeah, there's a minced and onion, steak and kidney. Or you can get plain steak on its own, and that chicken one.
Yeah, I'm not keen on that chicken one.
You get all juice more than chicken, don't you?
Yeah.
I think not enough.
And then you've got like bits of peas floating about in it.
Yeah, you have, yeah. And they can be hard sometimes, can't they? They don't get soft.
But yeah, I like them all except for the chicken one. I'm not keen on that. If I was starving, I'd eat it, but no, I'm not a fan of the chicken one. So, can anybody remember them crispy pancakes?
Yeah, I like them.
I like them.
You can still get them, in Iceland, them crispy pancakes. It's the same as
yeah. That were another one where I went chicken flavour either.
Yeah, but you go for mincemeat ones.
I like mincemeat and is it cheese and ham?
Yeah,
crispy
pancakes, yeah.
And then they were like a chicken one, weren't they? And I'm not keen on that one either. No. But that were I meant to tell you last night. So is Stripper Bunny coming up on Sunday?
Stripper Bunny, bloody hell! What's going on Sunday? Are we having a shindig somewhere?
I think Crypto was doing a live stream.
Oh, hellfire!
Easter one.
Are you coming as a Stripper Bunny? Bloody hell!
She's on about.
She's dressed up as a bunny.
That'll be a popular
bunny ears on.
Can I book my place on panel, please? I want a window seat.
Yeah. It's only had 1,006 calories today, Tommy.
Yeah, 194 or under.
But yeah. But yeah, I'll come up, Crypto, but don't put me next to any naked men. Is the cake and pie talk helping much?
I know.
Yeah, I meant to tell you this last night. I watched a very good documentary on, well, not a documentary. It was true crime. And Google the Piketown Massacre. Very good.
Oh.
And the end, yeah, the motive will shock you. That's all I'm saying.
Piketown Massacre, that's some fishy to me there.
Piketown, well, that's the name of town, Piketown. And all I will say is there was, I don't know, it's 8 or 9 members of one family, all, yeah, killed execution style.
Excellent.
And I watched it Sunday night and I was transfixed. But, there are all these like when there's a murder happens and they all, all these rumours and whatever flying about, all these different how can I put it? Reasons behind them all getting, anyway. So the end, the actual motive for the murderers will shock you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not giving anything away, but it's good watching. They did actually make a film of it not so long back. They made a film of it, but I didn't watch the film. I watched the actual true crime. Well, you'd call it a documentary, wouldn't you? But yeah, and the everybody, they were the real people.
Pardon me.
But they've only just been sentenced. But when the documentary went off, they were still in the court process, if you know what I mean. So, but I looked it up on Google, and they was all sentenced just recently. But I think that the actual film is on Netflix. I'm sure. But if you like a true crime thing, and it's in Ohio, yeah. And they just weren't in one property. It was over a matter of 4 different properties. But yeah, there is a Netflix thing about it. The documentary was actually made in 2019, but I think they've only just been sentenced. It's on Apple TV as well. Yeah. But I meant to mention it last night and I forgot all about it. You see, a lot of these true crime things, I have them on in background, if you know what I mean. I weren't really watching them, but Sunday night I turned my computer off, I shut everything down, and I watched it. I was there with bated breath. So there you go. Another one for you to. But the one I watched were actually the documentary, not the film. So there you go. You looking it up, Richard?
Yeah, I was looking, yeah.
It's spelt like the fish, Pike Town.
Yeah, I'm just reading about it.
But
I might watch that.
Yeah. The motive is, it'll shock you. The motive for the killings will shock you.
Yeah.
And I'm sat there when I were watching it, I went, what? You kidding me? But yeah, it'll shock you, the motive for killing 8 people. And it just shows in this world how demented some people are. That's all I'm saying. But if you get a chance to watch it, watch it. It's very interesting. You know, I mean, one at first things they said, because apparently they used to grow some pot, and one at first things that the motive were it was something to do with mafia. I'm thinking, oh my God, small town in Ohio. You know, that's small fish to mafia. But yeah, there were all kinds of rumours and assumptions going round, you know, and bloody mafia. We're back in a mode, just have to hop off. But yeah. Yeah, so let me know what you think, Richard, if you manage to watch it before tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find somewhere where it's on to watch.
It'd be on Fire. Well, it might be on Fire Stick. I watched it on. What did I watch it on?
It's on Amazon, but you have to pay extra for it.
What I didn't. It were on. It were on Fire Stick, and it what? I think if you know, as you scroll down, it's on documentaries.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll find
it. Says it's the name of the actual site it's on is called True Crime.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a channel.
The documentaries and in drop down thing it says True Crime. It's like Sky True Crime thing. But yeah, it were an interesting watch. But you know, it's you know, you sit there and you're thinking, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, I've got in arse. Sorry about this. Well, it's not my arse, it's just me fire top. So yeah, I've not watched anything else that has got me riveted, put it that way. But yeah, trying to think of another channel. Yeah, if you look under documentaries, there's one or two true crime things on that site. But where's Tracy gone?
I don't know.
Quiet. And she's gone out for a fag.
Possibly.
I'm just saying it's gone awfully quiet. I've only just noticed she's gone. But so what you've been doing today? Nothing? Something?
Nothing exciting, no.
Jim?
Yeah. Third again tomorrow.
Oh, did he put you through your paces then?
Yeah, a bit, yeah. Third again at morning, 11 o'clock again, and then Friday.
Ah, because you said you were going to do Monday, Wednesday and Friday, weren't you?
Yeah, they were booked up on Monday, so we had to move it.
Ah. You know what I mean? That with your diet and exercise and yeah, it'll do you wonders. But baby, remind me to order you some of them. What were they called again, Richard? I've got them in my basket. Anodine
joints. I got some more yesterday.
Anodine joint.
I think they're pretty good. I mean, they're not brilliant, but they're better than standard ibuprofen. And
Chris has been walking like a shitty then all day.
And it means I've been and emptied my bowels.
But yeah, he's been walking like a shitty then all day. He calls it his Mr. McMahon walk. Obviously.
Walking down Ramsey Park.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know who Mr. McMahon is, but Johnny will know. And yeah, he says I'm doing my Mr. McMahon walk. He used to walk like that thing, and he's been in a lot of pain today. So
I start off in the morning. I walk out with biscuits.
A bit of everything, Tommy.
Sit down, get up, and I'm walking like I've shit myself.
Yeah.
Usually start off working on the hip muscles and leg muscles and all that business, and then for the first half, then afterwards it's top half, then half an hour of from the waist down, then half an hour from the waist up. That's what we do.
Oh.
Well,
That's it. You know, you just ain't got to focus on your leg muscles and everything. When you're losing weight, you've got to focus all your body. You know, your arms, your upper arm strength, and all sorts.
Yeah.
Have you had any protein shakes today?
Yes. Yeah, I've had 2 today. I think I had one first thing. I
think he's gone. He might be at work, Tim.
Who?
Chaotic.
I've had 2 today. One at breakfast and one at tea time. I log it all. You see on my phone, everything. I log it.
Oh yeah, your intake and everything.
I have an app. It's called MyFitnessPal, and you can scan barcodes and it adds it in for you. So you scan your barcode and it uploads it and judges by the time of the day you scan it whether it were breakfast, dinner, or tea. You see, you know what I mean? So what you do is you create a meal and print a barcode out.
Yeah.
And then you put it just on your wall or wherever. So it saves you having to retype it all the time. You just scan barcode and it logs it in.
I was going to say, let's say, for instance, I don't know, an Happy Meal or something like that. I mean, most things nowadays have got a barcode on that you can.
Correct. Yeah.
Most things have got them, including in the supermarket. I
mean, you go to somewhere like Burger King and get a Whopper meal, you're talking like 1,500 calories in one hit.
Yeah.
That's over my day's expenditure gone in one thing.
But what I'm trying to say, most things in the supermarket these days have got barcodes on.
Everything has. Absolutely everything. Everything has a bar. Everything. They couldn't function without the barcode.
Yeah.
Even your vegetables. The only thing that doesn't have it on is loose vegetables. But when they're packaged, they have barcodes on.
Yeah, I'm going to say most things nowadays have got the barcode on them.
Yeah, and most supermarkets, vegetables are packaged anyway. They're in bundles or something. They have some sort of tag on them. You know, but they can't function without the barcodes. You know what I mean? They won't operate.
Oh yeah, where you been, partner? She says been out all night. Ooh.
Well, fire. But
yeah, I mean, when I was doing my weight loss, you get into the habit of everything you pick up in the supermarket is looking at the calorific value. I mean, not so much the barcode, but straight to calorific, and what the ingredients were in everything.
It's just the calories. It's the bit that puts weight on. It's as simple as that. Doesn't matter how much fat's in it, salt or anything. It's the calorific value.
Yeah.
That is it.
No static caravan to pick something up and bring my.
You burn 2,000 a day. You must eat less than 2,000 to lose weight. If you eat more than 2,000, your weight will increase. It's as simple as that.
Rhea says my local house is selling broccoli and sweet for 8p.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, vegetables go cheap in most shops because obviously they don't have much of a shelf life. You know, but I've been trying to find some Brussels sprouts, but they're bloody hard to find at the moment, Brussels sprouts.
I bet you can get them in Iceland.
Probably in a bag of frozen ones, maybe, but certainly not fresh ones in Asda like that. I've been in, they haven't got any. I've been after Brussels sprouts and beetroot, and I can't find any of them.
What, fresh beetroot?
Oh. I've been in Asda and Sainsbury's today and yesterday twice, and then none of them had Brussels sprouts and beetroot. Must be out of season or something. I don't know.
Guess what?
I'm guessing. It's going to rain in the next 5 minutes.
No,
All right. That was my guess.
no. You will never guess in 1,000 years.
What?
I'm going to send you something.
It's going to be something to do with vegetables, is this, I bet?
You can grow your own.
Grow your own. I've already had to do it, growing Brussels sprouts, and they're great. You get them in a bloody big plant, and they look beautiful, and you get loads of them, and then overnight, them white moths come and eat them.
Sweet and nutty trimmed Brussels sprouts, and this is at Asda.
Yeah. I've grown Brussels sprouts before.
Morrison's do carrot, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts.
I don't go in Morrison's because there isn't one handy for me, Morrison's. But
Yeah. Morrison prepared sprouts, £1.50. Oh, that's a regular occurrence round here, Gary.
Yeah, I never go in Morrison's.
I grew mushrooms.
The nearest
Have you got
Morrison's.
Waitrose? Have you got a Waitrose?
No.
No.
Not handy, not locally. Nearest Waitrose to me is in Chorley.
But yeah, Waitrose have got them in.
Got a massive Sainsbury's, a humongous Sainsbury's, and a little baby Sainsbury's. And we've got a huge Asda, an absolutely ginormous. In fact, the Asda is that big, I get sick of it. It's so big.
This is the thing, Richard. They've probably got them in.
Yeah, they didn't have any yesterday, not in big Asda. They didn't have any beetroots either. I love Morrison's as well, but the one in Blackburn, it's just such a faff to go to. It's got like a multi-storey car park built onto it, and it's just painful. It's absolutely painful, it is. By the time you park your car, you've flipping forgotten what you've flipping gone in for. It's just, it does your head in.
Sainsbury's do bunches of beetroot.
I love beetroot. I could eat beetroot. I could just grab beetroot as it is.
Yeah, I like beetroot. I could just eat it out of a jar.
You can eat beetroot until it comes out your ears and doesn't do any harm.
Yeah.
There's no calories in it or Brussels sprouts.
See, Iceland do like
They'll do bags of frozen ones, won't they?
No, it's not frozen. It's not frozen. Frozen. It's not frozen, and it's like in a packet, but it's vacuum packed, if you know what I mean. Like a vacuum packed. Beirut. But yeah, it's not frozen. It's like a vacuum packed.
What I should do really is get Daughter's boyfriend to get me that, because he's a manager of an Iceland store.
Yeah. Give her a tinkle and say, can you get me about 10 packs?
Yeah, but like I can't. It's hard to keep 10 packs.
Tesco do it.
Yeah, I've been in Tesco as well, but I've only been in little Tesco. I haven't been in big one because, again, there's reasons why I won't go in Tesco that I won't say on here. The baby Tesco nearby, that's all right, but the huge superstore, I won't go in.
Now, there's one here. It said it's already cooked. Love beets cooked beetroot.
Cooked? Already cooked?
Yeah.
What the hell? How do you mean cooked? I mean,
Cooked beetroot. It says
Oh.
100% natural.
cooked or
It's
cooked?
fresh beetroot, that's why, probably.
Fresh
They
beetroot's all right until you go for a pea or a dump. Oh, bloody hell.
They cook it for you.
Oh, yeah, but how would you... Oh, God, I've lost that message now. I'm flipping
It's me.
disappeared. Yeah, no, I accidentally archived you. Yeah, it's... I don't understand why you would cook a beetroot in the first place.
Well, what I mean is it's already for you to put on or in whatever you want to put it in. You don't have to.
Beetroot top usually is when you buy it from the shop, isn't it? It's usually ready to go, isn't it?
Well, not always. I mean, there's one here, raw ruby beetroot, and it's still got muck on it.
Like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's pretty rare though that a shop sells it in that form now. It's usually blister packed and just ready to cut and eat. Or do what you want with.
Beetroot season is in season from May to October in the UK.
Because you get the raw beetroot, you know, the untouched beetroot, and you eat that and you got bog afterwards. Oh my God, you're thinking you're dying.
Yeah. I was going to
First,
say.
my mate grows it and he brought some into work. Because when you see it raw, it looks now like a bloody beetroot that you get at shop. But, you know, and I had some, and God forbid, I went to after, and I'd forgotten I'd had the beetroot, you know, like next day, and I thought, oh my God, I'm dying.
Yeah.
And then I remembered what was causing it.
Sainsbury's cooked beetroot in natural juice, 80p.
Yeah, I'm going to Sainsbury's regular. And
I think the trick to it is, Richard, you've just got to fall lucky, if you know what I mean. Yeah. You've just got to fall lucky and hope that when you go in that they've got
the little Sainsbury's that I go into has got loads of vegetables, but just never the ones I bloody want. It's got an aisle full, but never what I want.
Let me have a look when Brussels are in season.
Well, they're going to be late on. Well, they're like a more of a winter vegetable, that's for sure. They don't sprout until late in year. I've grown Brussels sprouts. I had 3 massive plants full of them. And I got up one morning and they got ate in one night off these white moths. One night. Wiped them all out in one night. I didn't know you were supposed to net them, you see. Nobody told me you're supposed to net them.
It says Brussels sprouts are typically in season in the UK from late autumn, October in brackets, through to late winter, early spring, March in brackets.
Yeah, so they're out of season now, aren't they? I know they're a winter vegetable.
It says Brussels sprouts are a cool season crop, meaning they thrive in colder temperatures and are slow growing and take a while to mature, making them a valuable winter vegetable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it says if you're growing your own, then the best time to harvest Brussels is October.
Yeah. Yeah, well, mine really, I grew three big, and they were bloody big plants. They were about 3-4 foot tall. They were, and they had loads of Brussels sprouts on them. And I kept saying, I'll pick them off tomorrow. I'll pick them off tomorrow. And then I got up one day, and every single sprout had been half-eaten, and the plants were just covered in these white moths and covered thousands of these little white. Apparently, that's what they are. They eat buses. You're supposed to net them, put a net on top line of it. I didn't do that. Nobody told me that, so I just kicked them over in a sweat. Booted them through the back door.
Yeah. Get them what for?
I did, yeah. I kicked shit out of them. I thought that was the last time I tried pissing them out growing them. They were massive, they were.
Mine's the same as I say, even though you ain't got a garden, you could get these planters and...
Well, that's all my sprouts were at home. When I was at home, that's all I had. They were just in 3 big pots, 3 big plants, and I planted them. And within weeks, they were a little stump, and by August, September, they were like 3.5, 4 foot tall. And sprouts, because you think a branch is coming out and it turns into a sprout. And they were packed with Brussels sprouts all the way up the shaft.
The thing is, Richard, though, by growing your own, you can go out and pick them whenever you want.
Anyway, I won't be bugging about like that again.
Hey, bye, Tracy.
She's been back once and gone again. You need to put a bit of oil on that door hinge, Tracy.
I know. It's creaking. Well, on that note, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for everybody for joining me. And I hope you have a nice Easter. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Chat.
Bye, chat. Bye, Gary. Seen you already, Gary.